Welcome to the reaction for Season 1, Episode 8 of Daredevil. Apologies, yet again, for the delay, if you're watching this on Patreon. If you want to know why the delay, especially as big of a one as this has been, and some things that are going to be coming up for me over the next probably month and a half, 2 months, I have a video that I just put out. Well, actually, I haven't recorded it yet. I'll be recording it at the end of the night tonight, but by the time you're seeing this on Patreon, it will already be out. Just providing a little bit of an update and kind of explaining what we're going to be doing with the channel, changing a couple of things up temporarily. So if you're curious, it's there for you. For Daredevil, because I am so far behind, I'm 4 episodes behind right now because we switched to doing 2 a week. So 2 weeks behind, 4 episodes total. But I'm going to go ahead and record 6 episodes tonight. That way, because I'm only like 2 or 3 days away from the next 2 needing to go out. And that puts us wrapping up Season 1 in this recording session. So we're going to go ahead and do episodes 8 through 13, as long as nothing goes wrong. So that should be good. I much prefer to binge things anyways. Helps me not forget things, you know, the small little details. So that's what we're doing tonight. And you're going to get those as they're edited this week here on Patreon. And then we'll actually, because of this crazy Marvel journey, instead of going into Season 2 of Daredevil, we're switching and going into Season 1. I don't know if there's more than one season of Hawkeye. But I have a feeling I'll be eager to get to Daredevil sooner rather than later. So again, if you're curious kind of what the plan is, check out that other video. All right, let's get into it. Is this going to be like a episode that's heavy on him? Because I definitely would like to know more. I mean, I prefer to be with Matt, but I want to know more about this character, so. Because I do definitely still think there's more to learn about him. I think there's more than meets the eye. The contrast between his place and Matt's is interesting. Especially because, like, he's our villain, you know, and Matt's our good guy. This is all like bright and open and airy. And Matt's is like dark and dingy. And we're pretty much only ever there at nighttime. However, are you going to choose between all these suits that look exactly the same? I can't say anything. I wear some type of black shirt pretty much every day of my life. So it is what it is. So he does have other cufflinks. He just doesn't wear them. Well, we might be getting some backstory. Okay. So part of me is wondering if like that's what he sees every time he looks in the mirror. Like if he always just sees himself as this little boy covered in blood. Or if there's a particular reason he was having a nightmare. Like, is it an anniversary of something? Or just, is this how he always is? So much dog hair. This whole thing of it being like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, obviously. Overnight and in the morning, but then the 80 degrees in the afternoon. Thank you, global warming. Is making my dog's coat so confused. We brushed her 3 times in the past week and she still looks like she's a homeless dog. She looks so scruffy. So he has not cleaned up yet. Which means I'm assuming it's fairly soon after. I do like that the show does that, though. They don't really have big time jumps between episodes.
7:00 a.m.
That is a horrible alarm clock. Is he ever not covered in bruises? Is there ever a day that he feels good? And not in pain?
Matt wouldn't understand. You know what he would say.
He would.
That we're awesome?
Let's all talk about it.
Want coffee?
If we're gonna be Nancy Drew together, I think a certain level of honesty is required.
What, you don't like my coffee?
No. I hate it.
Oh.
Let's say we keep Matt in the dark. How long do you think
Yeah.
I should grow my hair? Matt.
Holy shit, did you fall down again?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't tell me what.
Damn it.
Heard that?
Of course he did.
Karen,
Yeah.
what do the two of you want me to know?
Are they actually going to tell him?
We're investigating Union Allied.
Yay!
I mean to keep you off the witness stand.
Can't be doing that.
Why not?
For starters, you signed legal papers.
Yeah.
They signed papers saying that I wouldn't go public, and I won't.
We have someone lined up for that part.
What part?
Way to go, Foggy.
Whoever is behind Union Allied, they are trying to strong-arm people like Elena so that they can sweep their homes away from them.
What do you think's gonna happen when these whoever's find out what it is you're up to?
We already took care of it.
Took care of what?
What now?
Guys who busted up Elena's apartment. They came after me when I was leaving her place.
There we go.
Are you okay?
Yes, Foggy was following me.
Why? Why were you following her?
Because he loves her.
You can't be doing this. You're gonna get yourselves hurt.
No, I have already been hurt.
Multiple times.
And I'm not just going to stick my head in the sand and let it happen to somebody else because I am scared. Which I am.
If you could see her face, you'd know she means it.
He knows.
Yeah, I kinda got that. Right, who else is involved? Who's...
I'm so glad they already told him. I thought they were going to keep this from him for a while.
Ben Urich from the Bulletin? No, I trust Ben as much as I do you or Foggy.
I know you're just trying to do the right thing here, but we have to be smart about this.
I mean, it is a lot bigger than they know.
We do this, it's gonna be on our turf.
We do this.
You know, that's not nearly as heroic as you might think.
I don't want anyone to be a hero, Karen. I want you to be safe. We know the law, we'll use it to our advantage. Agreed?
Agreed.
Do we have a choice?
No.
Not so much.
So what's the second rule?
No, I'm making this up as I go along.
This makes me really happy. I definitely thought they were going to be separate on this for a lot longer. And they're not.
He questions the validity of your position.
You made the guarantees.
Which I met.
The black sky is dead.
You asked that the docks be clear of police interference.
It will be difficult to locate another black sky.
Another? They, okay.
The importance of your cargo before you lost it.
He's asking if you'd like to renegotiate the terms of your relationship.
Sorry if I offended you.
Mine will touch you, but oh boy, okay.
You get that last part?
Yes, threats are clear in any language.
Okay.
He needs to be taught some manners.
Leave it alone.
What do Nobu and his men bring to the table? What
He's actually like pushing back.
Necessary evil.
don't like the way he speaks to you, that's all. Especially now, when everything's going our way.
That's exactly when you need to be cautious.
Okay. That music was a definite tonal shift. All right. We're back in time. With all those cars right there on the street.
Mom don't like music.
I like it.
That's because you got taste.
I love music, just not so loud.
Is he in The Wire?
You cut it too short. What did I tell you?
Sorry,
Sorry what?
sir.
Respect. You gotta give it if you want it.
As she has a bruise on her arm. Okay.
See that?
Oh.
That's our ticket. Once you get on the city council, everybody wants to put a little something in your pocket.
So the plan is to be corrupt. Okay. From the get-go. I mean, she has bruises, but she definitely she's another one on the other arm.
This city, it's everything. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and make it happen. You want a sip?
He most certainly does not.
But Dad let me take a sip from his glass before I could talk.
I feel like this is a rite of passage. Every son or every father does this with their son.
That's it.
Jesus!
Come on, it's funny. It's a man.
I mean, it's not funny.
You worry too much.
Not if you're his parents anyway.
How am I paying for all this?
Got it covered. I took a loan.
What the bank make you put up?
Screw the bank.
Uh-oh.
Rigoletto. Who's that?
Nobody, forget it.
Is this how he dies? Or why he dies?
You gotta spend money to make money. Once I get on the council, this is all taken care of.
I don't know about all this.
You don't know about nothing. You gotta put yourself out there.
You gotta put yourself out there, Mom.
The kid is smarter than you.
Okay. All right.
I've spent most of my time abroad in Asia. Maybe, could you please hold on a second? Wait. I'm so sorry.
Is he talking to her?
I need to take this. I know, me too. Good night, Vanessa.
Okay.
Yes.
We have a situation.
Nobu.
Detective Blake, he just woke up.
Our contacts in the media tell us that it's going to be tonight's lead.
Oh.
He's conscious, but his injuries were extensive. I'm hearing he can't speak yet.
Take care of him.
That poses an issue. There's a detail on his floor.
I mean, yeah.
Are any of them ours?
2, but not on the door. They try to get in, it'll be noticed.
What about his partner, Hoffman?
They go back since before the academy. I doubt he'll be receptive.
Oh, okay. Curious to see how that goes. Like, what it would take for him to do that.
We should be out on the streets, cracking names and taking skulls.
I think you have that backwards.
Not the way I do it.
5 minutes out there, you'd end up in intensive care.
I handled myself pretty damn skippy against Baldy.
You did.
Tell him, Kay.
No, you did. I'm Kay?
Wait, this is interesting. Confederated Global
That's
Investments.
interesting.
The company that hired us to defend that.
I've never seen something like that.
Can you tell me if Westmeyer Holt Contracting is on the list?
Yeah.
There are half a dozen complaints against them for doing the same thing they did at Elena's tenement.
What about Elena's landlord, that Tully guy?
See if I can track him down.
Use the phone. I'm making that rule number 2.
I want that on record.
Fine, noted.
The New York Bulletin Online just reported that cop that got shot, he just regained consciousness.
Detective Blake.
Yep.
Still, he didn't deserve a bullet from that mass douchebag.
Well,
Nobody knows what really happened out there.
Detective Blake might.
I love that she's so defensive.
We can't allow this to happen. But if Detective Blake chooses to speak out of turn, the result will be unpleasant for you and for me.
You shot him.
Technically, we paid someone else to shoot him.
You had him shot.
Do you know what made us go down this path? Knowing facts as they are. Your partner was inconsistent in his attention to detail.
Oh, that masked asshole beat him senseless.
Yes, I forgave him for that. What I find indefensible is we were not alerted that the addresses we provided had been compromised.
So how long before I do something that pisses you off?
Right?
The answer to that is entirely up to you.
Okay.
See, he's more than my partner. He's my friend. I've known him since I was a kid. This 30, 35 years.
Jesus, it's rough that they're making him do this. Because you know they're gonna. He either does it or he's gonna be pissed off.
How much are each of those years worth to you in round figures?
Jesus. Yeah, when I said I'm curious what it would take, that's what I meant. How much will they have to pay him? Or were they going to threaten people? Because I don't know what its deal is. I mean, here's the thing. How would you ever live with yourself after? So if you do this, you might as well take yourself out too, because you're just not going to recover from this.
You gotta sign in.
Yeah, sure.
And I gotta check the bag.
Yeah.
Meatball?
And for Machi on this, he loves that place.
Come on in.
Thanks.
I mean, neither one of these guys are great guys, but so it's not like I'm like sad that he might kill him. It's just, it's fucking rough.
I'm sorry.
Is he gonna wake up? His eye just moved. He is waking up, but he's not gonna know he put it away. Oh, nope. How the fuck did you get in there? The window, of course.
I need you to listen to me. We don't have much time. You're gonna be dead soon. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Okay, so let's speed it up.
But you can make the man responsible for this pay for what he's done. Tell me everything you know about Wilson Fisk.
Oh, we're not gonna hear? Okay.
Papa, what the hell's going on in this?
Are they gonna see him? No, but they're gonna assume, so he's gonna fucking get away with it.
I can't go into the office like this. Afraid to go anywhere with that masked psychopath running around. What's this coated with?
Polyethylene, glycol, silicate.
A lot of chemicals.
Need anything else, Mr. Fisk, sir?
Would not have taken this guy for a seamstress.
What am I supposed to do here? He knows who I am. He found me once, he'll do it again.
I'll move you someplace safe until it's resolved.
If he drops me off a roof, an awful lot of money is going along for the ride.
That sounds like a threat.
Just stating the obvious. Never thought I'd have to with you.
Nobody's happy with him right now. Except for this guy.
Is it taken care of?
Yes, but there was a complication.
Well, there's a word I'm hearing more and more.
Yeah.
He was incapacitated by our masked friend.
So we have no idea what the guy you had shot might have said to the whack job you had framed for it?
But there's an upside.
That there is?
Told everyone he was assaulted by the man.
Yeah.
How much does he know?
We're taking care of it, Leland.
Well, that fills me with warm comfort. Situation's being handled all right, just not by you.
You're gonna be all right, Wilson.
I'm not hungry.
You eat it. It'll make you feel better.
What happened to him?
Do you think it's true?
Did he do it? The dad?
You can't listen to people like that. You have to just block them out.
Or was it a bully?
The hell happened to you?
Okay.
I got this.
You feed him too much of that shit. You want him to get fatter than he already is? Come on, what happened?
It was that Bernie walk.
Am I asking you? What did he do?
He was knocking our signs down. He said I was a loser, just like my dad.
Get your coat.
Uh-oh.
You been knocking down my signs?
Yeah, so? Election's over.
Oh, it's over and he lost.
My boy said you had plenty to say to him. You want to call me a loser to my face, you little shit?
I didn't call you a loser, man.
Oh, my boy's a liar now, huh?
He said it.
No, I didn't. My dad did. I was just repeating it.
Oh, okay. Well, you still said it.
There, man, Jesus.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Say something funny. Say something funny. Go ahead.
Stop!
Yet you're beating up a teenager, a child right now. I'm assuming he's under 18.
It's people like this that want to keep you down. You gotta show them that you're a man.
How well has that worked out for you?
Kick him. Kick him. Kick him again.
Kick him.
Harder.
Kick him.
Harder.
He's fun. But the painting always calms him after. Well, I guess I'll find out if he sees it every time. Why even have other ones?
Gao reached out. She'd like a word.
Her too?
She approves of your choice of tea.
Well, that's a good start.
She says she didn't come for tea.
He does not need you to form my words.
You speak English?
Oh, she never has before?
How many?
All of them.
Well, I feel like that's probably not true.
你也可以讲我的语言，不是吗？
你知道多久了？
一个聪明的男人装傻，
Yeah.
而一个愚蠢的女人没看出来。
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart way to play it.
I'll wait outside.
我听说丽兰也一样不高兴。
Correct.
事情在
Is it though? Kind of doesn't seem that
对
way.
的，我是怎么知道你住在哪儿的 ，Wilson？
I was wondering that. I thought it was odd that she knew.
通过尸骨预测出来的。
Definitely not. But I like that she's kind of fucking with him.
我之所以会发现，是因为你变得懒散、情绪化。
Uh-oh.
最新的事情一直
把你的房子说好的直接跟脑部和丽兰交易。
That's my whole thing is like, what is he here for? He just facilitates everything, but like, they could find somebody else for that if they're not happy with him. What does he bring to the table for them that makes it worth putting up with all this shit? Was that supposed to be a super heavy table?
Get out.
Sir, if there's anything I can bring...
Get out!
You sit here and you stare at that wall.
The painting looks like the wall.
You should be a king, not some fat little pussy. Sit.
He used to have to sit and stare at the wall, and now he stares at the painting.
Don't take your eyes off till I get back.
Wow.
Gotta talk to Rigoletto. Tonight.
How much you owe him?
Don't worry about it.
How much?
She probably should worry.
Huh? You had to have your face plastered.
Yep.
Is that enough? I get that shit out there? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
See, look at what people like that create.
I didn't call for you.
I just thought you might need something.
If I needed you, I would have asked.
I don't think that's always true, sir.
Good job.
You'll be all right. I like your place. Looks like you aren't either.
Please go.
If that's what you really want.
It's not.
He's worried about you. You made a promise to always be honest with me.
I'm afraid.
Of what?
Well, you'd look at me if you knew.
Well, she has a pretty idea about a few things.
Tell me.
Shut up! Shut up! I don't want...
Did he kill his dad?
Because of his family! They see it!
Because he's got a blue shirt on right now.
You don't believe in me!
Oh, that's a rough way to do it.
What are you gonna do with that, fatty? Huh? That's what I thought.
No, he's gonna kill you.
You believe this kid? He gets that shit from you.
Yeah, he's gonna keep hitting. Holy shit.
Keep kicking him! Keep kicking him! Keep kicking!
Wow.
It's all right, baby. It's all right. Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, God.
Get the saw.
Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, Mom. We're just gonna chop your father up real quick. Dispose of his body. You would though, wouldn't you? Interesting that he still wears those now, though. Wow. That is not easy, I'm assuming. I mean, that takes a lot of strength. Like, physical, but emotional too, I guess.
Everyone in town knew that he owed money to Rigoletto, so I guess they thought that he'd left town to avoid him. My mother, she sent me to live with relatives on the farm that I told you about.
You were protecting your mother.
I didn't do it for her. I did it for me. That's why I still wear these. That I'm not my father. That I'm not a monster. Am I?
No.
But soon it won't matter. There are people out there that want to expose me. They don't understand what I'm trying to do for this city.
He's such an interesting character.
They want to destroy everything that I'm trying to accomplish.
And are you going to let them?
No.
Okay.
No, Ellison.
Yeah, because like, especially in like an episode like this, you kind of forget that you're not really supposed to be, you know, rooting for him, I guess.
Shit. Look, can I call you back? I'm drowning out here.
Is Matt gonna come up and give him a warning?
We need to talk. Do you believe that? What they're saying about me?
You've been in an awful lot of wrong places at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But I've heard the other stories. Sounds like maybe there's more than one side to it.
I didn't blow the hell out of the Russians, and I didn't shoot those cops. I want you to expose the man responsible.
See, and then I'm here and I'm like, yeah, expose him.
Wilson Fisk.
Never heard of him.
It makes it interesting.
So it makes him dangerous, living in the shadows, no one knowing who he is.
Said the man in the mask.
I'm trying to protect the city.
That's what he thinks too.
Why me?
There are good people who trust you, Ben. I have faith in their judgment.
Union ally.
Yeah. She can be a little naive though.
That woman you saved that night? She's a good kid. Still believes you're a hero.
Yep.
If I do the smart thing and say no,
then I'll have to stop him some other way.
That has a ring of finality to it.
I'm not a killer. keep telling people that.
But that could change, couldn't it? What do you got?
Bits and pieces. All funneling money through a man named Leland Owsley.
So all you got is what you beating out of people?
Right.
Detective Blake. I was at the hospital when he died.
Okay, but
Yeah. Just saying you sent him on his way.
yeah, he can't use that either.
It was his partner, Hoffman. They both worked for Fisk.
You get this on tape?
Nope.
Somebody else in the room?
Yeah, the partner who says the opposite.
I need reliable sources.
We don't need to put him away. Just drag him into the light. Once the city knows who he is, they'll tear him apart.
You sure about that?
I'd bet my life on it.
You're betting mine now, too.
Yeah.
Tell me everything you know.
I mean, you still can't print that, though. You have no... I mean, I guess they go on, like, anonymous sources, but, like, you have no actual proof. He didn't need the painting this time. He has her.
You get what you deserve, but not for everyone.
One of those. He's, like, so put together, and she's just... not.
They do this from the shadows. Shadows that we cast.
Different ones.
Of us is a memory.
Yep.
The people of this city, we still matter. There's someone in Hell's Kitchen that doesn't share this belief. You've never heard his name. You've never seen his face.
They're so not going to be happy about this.
This man must no longer be allowed to operate in the darkness.
They're already upset with him. And now this.
I'm not very good at this, about being in public. But I felt no one should have to live in fear. In fear of madmen.
Why would all these people be here, though? They don't know who this guy is.
The devil of Hell's Kitchen was inflicted untold pain and suffering.
Well, there goes your plan.
We must show them we will not bow down. We must stand up.
They're gonna love this.
My dearest friend, Leland Owsley. He stood up when he was recently assaulted. The last thing I wanted.
Yeah, you might as well just delete it.
To become a target from those who do not share my dream. But I know now it's foolish to make that decision. That I can no longer do it alone, in the shadows, afraid of the light.
Okay.
We must resist those who would have us live in fear. My name is Wilson Fisk. We can make this city a better place.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a step ahead of you that time. Okay, well, I am actually really glad we got that episode. Because as much as I love like our little group with like Matt and Karen and Foggy, I have found his Fisk's character pretty interesting. And just like really kind of wanted some more information because it was clear there was some other stuff going on there. I mean, I still think there is, but it was nice getting a backstory on him because you don't always like when it comes to like the villain in the show, you know, or a story, you don't always really get to like take a deep dive with them or spend a ton of time with them. And I mean, this is one thing that I will say. Now, granted, I know this wasn't like Marvel, you know, it was Netflix when it was done or whatever, but I mean, Marvel characters in general, sometimes I feel like probably, you know, in the comic books, it's there. It doesn't always get translated into like the movie or the show. So that's the sometimes, but just in general, Marvel villains, I think they do a pretty great job with them because, well, just like, so I recorded the reaction for Thor: Love and Thunder fairly recently, and the movie starts off with me freaking crying and like, well, almost crying. I don't know if I actually cried. If I didn't actually cry, I came really close to it, I think. But just like feeling really emotionally attached to the guy who becomes our villain, you know, and then at the end, you're crying again. And I mean, even with Thanos and everything, I thought he was a really fascinating character too, because they're not just like black and white, one-dimensional villains, bad guys for the sake of being a bad guy. We need somebody for our hero to fight. Here you go. No, they're actually like really complex, dynamic characters, and I really appreciate that. And I'm finding that here with Fisk as well. And I mean, and especially if you give me like a little love story aspect to root for, that's gonna help. But no, getting this backstory was good. Interesting though, the timing of this, that he, right as they were like about to try and expose him, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have a problem with that, because for this reporter to write that without any proof whatsoever, like, depending on what he said, I feel like that's really opening yourself up for a libel lawsuit. But whatever. But the timing of it is interesting that right as they're about to do it, he comes forward. But like, I guess I would want a little more information on that. Like, why? Like, it's not like he was announcing he was running for office. Like, he's this dude who's like, I want to clean up our city. Okay. That warrants a press conference. Like, if I was watching that, I'd be like, yeah, cool. This sounds great. But like, who are you? Like, what is the point of this? Yeah. But no, I really appreciate that we got a Fisk heavy episode. And I also appreciate that Matt and Foggy and Karen are on the same page now. I mean, obviously they don't know about him, but he knows about what they're doing and they're working together now. So I love that. I still want them to know everything. But also, where's what's her face? Rosario Dawson's character, Claire. That was her name, right? Claire. Haven't seen her. Where's she at? Is she coming back? And then the Black Sky thing. There's multiple, which is interesting. Filing that away for the future. I don't know if it's going to come in handy again, but with how we ended the last episode with Stick, like, I think there's more stuff happening here. And I'm not going to say I'm ready, because I feel like that makes me it makes it sound like I'm like impatient, like, all right, I'm ready for this to happen now. It's just more like I'm excited to get to that. So I'm excited for more things to be introduced into the story besides just like, a crime network, which would totally be fine. Like, it could still be fine. It's just they've hinted at these other things happening. And so like I'm kind of chomping at the bit to get there. So, but no, good episode. And we're going to wrap this up here and go ahead and go into the next episode. So if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support and the patience. Again, if you want to know what's happening, what will be happening, because it will impact some Marvel stuff, I think it will. Go ahead and check out the video, the update on Patreon. If you are watching this on YouTube and you want access to the full reactions and you want to catch up with them because they are way further ahead, they at least are finished with this season. I don't know when I'm getting to the second. We'll see. You can do so by clicking the link in the description and heading over there. What's further ahead are those full reactions, and they are in watch-along style, which means you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside mine for copyright reasons. If you're interested in the shortened edited versions, you can get those early here on YouTube by becoming a channel member or ad-free over on Patreon. If you don't want to do any of those things, that's totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next reaction when it goes out. And hopefully I'll see you in that one.